The lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. The Brewers attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Marcus Stroman starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Batting second, the second baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got 8 hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brock Holt goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Yell it.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Lowry's got it. Throw to first will get him easily and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Freddy Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot starts today.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the switch hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. First pitch on its way.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Pete Alonso would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Braun has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. We are still scoreless. Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. And he takes ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
The count's 1-1.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. This is hit high and deep out to left. Cespedes going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Now in the box, Avisail Garcia, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cespedes is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's Pete Alonso, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Pete Alonso.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's 1 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here it comes. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Cain will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
J.D. Davis the next to bat. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Good break to that one, and he's in command. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two-0 count. The pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Freddy Peralta. A textbook sack bunt situation here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Braun.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is. But meanwhile, it's 3-0 now. Garcia stands at second with 2 gone. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Third inning, no score to this point. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it is. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make him pay. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
Back now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Now here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Here's Jake Marisnick. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
The 3-1. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Marcus Stroman. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson.
At the plate, Robinson Cano, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. The set and the 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
A 1-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Yelich is under it. And that's the third out. Mets leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Omar Narvaez as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. This is pulled into right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least one.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The third baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the third baseman, Jed Jerko now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. None left for Milwaukee. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He grounds it sharply to third. Holt for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Boy, and why bother with a swing like that? It's 3-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets go down quickly. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Digging in, Orlando Garcia. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike 1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
That's Bolton. 2-2 count.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate now, Freddy Peralta. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two. Outside and low, 3-0. Brock Holt would be next. Here it is, the 3-0. And no offer there from Cain, and he's aboard. It's ball four.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Ready for another shot now. Brock Holt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two out with the man at first. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one will track it down. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marisnick going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading up.
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Michael Conforto is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The bat, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Next up from New York, J.D. Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Cain is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
So stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Christian Yelich.
Here it comes. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And the pitch. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Braun. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Nobody out, runner on first. Yelich is running. A pitch out. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
No one out with a runner at second. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch inside. The throw. Throw won't get him.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Liner toward right center. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Justin Wilson, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Justin Wilson.
So here's Avisail Garcia. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Popped him up. Davis is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The third baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
Settling in now, Jed Jerko. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Wilson is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit-miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The set and the 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. The set and the 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Lorenzo Cain.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Lorenzo Cain. Comes set, now the pitch.
Whoa, that's kicked out.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. So striding in, Jake Marisnick. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced? Other than it's been fantastic. We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's down. Oh, that's out.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
One strike.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So a runner at first now with one away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. From the stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And Cano's able to lay off that time. He'll reach on the base on balls.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Ready once again, Jed Lowry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Ramos is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Fouled off. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 2 left for the Mets. It remains 1-0. Dylan Betances will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. So now the Brewers pitcher, Freddy Peralta. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First offering on its way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
In now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Brock Holt, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Line to the right side. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they lead it 1-0. Into the box now, Pete Alonso. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw is wild, and he gets away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
A runner at second, nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. Garcia gloves it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Comes set with the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder,
So a runner at second. 2 down now. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
Center fielder, number 16.
Stepping up now, Jake Marisnick. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-1, no fight.
Popped him up. But this will land untouched. One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Nope.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 2 left for the Mets. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Christian Yelich.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. It takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Edwin Diaz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Adams will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9, number 21, Matt Adams.
Here's Ryan Braun now as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. No outs, nobody on. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Line hard, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Diaz, a native of Puerto Rico. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Adams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here's the third baseman, Jed Jerko, now. From the belt, kicks and deals. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 1-1. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Riding into the box, Matt Adams, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The Brewers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Row. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. David Phelps will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Eric Sogard is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing third base and batting 9, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Here's Jed Lowry now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
At the ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Full count, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hops this one up. Garcia into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a long dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box, Pete Alonso, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Alonso is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
2-0 count, the pitch finds the zone, strike 1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Paul Sewell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Orlando Garcia 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Orlando Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's Eric Sogard. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
The center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Nothing across here this half. Brewers come up empty here in the ninth. Last chance coming up for the Mets. They trail 2-0. Josh Hader comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
He's set and the pitch.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Ball that's upstairs.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run. In line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets, the pitcher, Holt.
Ahmed Rosario will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Mets, number 1, Ahmed Rosario.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Milwaukee rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Freddy Peralta earns the win, his 2nd. Josh Hader hammers down the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mets, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.